So Dapper, you do the recap then?
Hello, everybody. This is Crunch Time, your friendly neighborhood disc jockey. What's a disc? Hell if I know. But I'm gonna keep talking anyway. I'm coming at you live from Johnsonville's #1 radio station, the Crimson Bull, located on the scenic fetid waters of the dockyards. We are your one-stop shop for all the best tunes of yesteryear and future years. Cause, let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, we got a rip here in the studio, and records just keep falling out of the damn thing. Got lots of stuff going down in post-apocalyptia these days, boys and ghouls. Here's some of the latest news. Seems to have been a bit of a commotion down in Slag Road last night. A shakeup at the notorious Whiskey Barrel. Looks like someone didn't care much for the free buffet during the strip show. Authorities couldn't give a shit to look too much into what happened, but word has it that our boys in leather have their pork rinds in a twist over the incident. With a pile of scrap Secura drones and a hole left in the VIP lounge lookout, don't be surprised if your local pork shop decides to ring you for a few more Johnsons. If nothing else, at least none of the dancing girls were hurt. Speaking of hurt, a new record just fell out of the tear over my head and conked me good. I suppose it should be good enough to play. How about some music? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gator Does D&D, part of the Kings of Discordia series. Hope you like that little intro there. That's a bit of something that we're testing out. Yeah. And joining in the call with everybody else now. Okay. Alright, we're live, guys. And I went ahead and did my intro.
So there's one time in band camp.
Really? Really?
Ring.
I mean, we're waiting on bated breath.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Well, guess what? You're a nerd!
We're all nerds.
So joining me today, returning from our previous sessions, we have Bar, Feldy, Dapper, and Squigums. Unfortunately, Karn was not able to join us today. He has work, and he's still in the midst of rolling up his new character after the unceremonious departure of Kuro last session. But it's all good. It's all good. The party seems to have escaped the fight that they picked down at the Whiskey Barrel downtown, or not downtown. It was in Slag Road. Oh, you did. You all picked that fight.
Yeah.
I wasn't aggressive towards them. They were aggressive towards me.
They're thugs. That's their job. They're trying to get money from you. They were fucking collectors.
Poor bastards.
I mean, I did make one of them high-five himself to death, so...
You did a lot more than that. You made pork pate.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nothing better than a bit of Brussels pate.
Oh my god. But in any case, let's go ahead and bring things over to the D&D screen. We're coming back out of all of the crazy hectic shit that happened with you guys, and you're down at the dockyards right now. You had to get to Rez's houseboat as a bit of a means of, well, potential ability to skip town. Using Carla's car, if memory serves.
Yeah, my wonderful pickup truck.
Well,
my trusty truck.
Well, no, with the amount of injuries that you all sustained, I'm pretty sure that nobody was up too late. It was just more of a, they got into the houseboat and sort of suitably collapsed at that point.
Yeah. Pretty much crashed.
However, you are all awoken by a rough rapping on the door of the houseboat.
Could someone
Oh, open the door! Open it up! Open it now!
Put that cookie down!
John dashes to the door.
Where is he? Where is he? That damn fool!
I stop John, can I get a word out to describe my character's action?
Yeah,
I appreciate the accent. Just bear with me. I'm trying not to laugh. I will stop John, and I'll say, "Let me out to the door." I know who this is.
John's
I open the door,
and he bursts in.
Yep.
Yeah, he bursts in. What you see before you is a very, very large, muscular man. He's wearing a tight-fitting, like a gray sort of jumpsuit sort of deal with a small cap, like a dock worker's cap over the back of his head. He has a very particular way of talking. What did you do?
I think
Go on.
I think he's Austrian. We should be careful.
He grabs Rest by the collar. I told you. I can't even do the voice anymore. I told you to stay out of trouble.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. I told you to stay out of trouble. Stick to your chopper training. He is very upset. He is angry. He is furious with you.
I tried to make a deal, and they didn't want anything to do with that. They attacked me, and you know how I get when I get attacked.
Well, it was your fault. You didn't take the fall in the 4th round. God damn it! I keep fucking up the voice. You didn't take the fall in the 4th round.
And what I'm tired of losing deliberately.
See, you're not in the kind of leagues where you can get away with that sort of thing.
Well, you just tell that to Polk.
I heard what you did to Pork. Ain't no one gonna be telling him anything. The way you savaged that boy. God damn it, that was the Kingpin's favorite nephew. You realize what you've done?
Wait a minute. Did you just say Kingpin?
Yeah, the leader of the bad dudes.
Big!
So
I'm
basically,
sorry,
the big man,
out of the situation?
the big man
I'm just trying to make a light art.
I'm sorry. Just in response to that, the big man just like his arms just sort of slack as much as his ridiculously overdeveloped chest will allow him to. And he's just like gawks at the mushroom.
I reach out and I put a hand on his shoulder and say, "We're gonna be okay."
You better hope so. I spent a lot of time training you, kid. I didn't expect for you to go out like this. They're gonna turn you into monkey burgers. You realize this, right?
No. First of all, my name's John.
What does that have to do with anything?
I always like to introduce myself. Common courtesy.
Oh, are we able to introduce ourselves now? I'm terribly sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. The name is Dr. Cornelius Theodore Sept. At your service.
Oh God, not you! I know you! I've heard of you!
You?
You ain't getting anywhere near me. I had athlete's foot so bad the last time I went to that doctor's clinic, and it was because of your ass doing experiments on people in there.
Well, I have to say, the experimentation has been going
It damn near almost took my foot!
Well, that's the price to pay for science!
God damn it. Point being, what's done's done. Could
Well,
it have
at
gone
least
better? Yeah.
At least he wasn't terminating you.
Yeah. Look, my head is hurting a lot. I can barely remember what happened yesterday. Someone
I can
got
remember what
killed.
happened. You threw stuff at me! I'm still very angry at that. Very angry indeed.
I'm sorry. I wasn't in full control of my actions.
Thank you for the apology. Alright, back to business.
Yeah.
Honey, what's our next move?
As far as it goes, you're gonna have to stay. Oh, goddamn. I really want to do the voice. I want to do the voice so bad.
As far as it goes, you're going to
I
have to
couldn't
stay
do it.
away.
I got.
Listen, you gotta listen to me.
You have to listen. You can't be going gallivanting around and doing these things. What you gotta do is you have to lay low. Look, I have a guy. He's going to come by. He's going to be bringing you goods again. You remember him, Cheeseburger Eddie. He's going to be bringing you good stuff. And maybe if you're a good boy and good girl, you'll bring you something special. Now he's just sounding.
Do I get that cookie?
You get the cookie. Oh my god. This is the worst time I've ever done being a convincing NPC ever.
We can tell.
Is it on?
Or Tommy was so.
I don't know. Maybe he has more than one personality. I don't know. He's slipping in.
No. By the way, I am Arnold. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I suppose I could say it is a pleasure to meet you all.
Are you? Wait, you're the German comedian?
No. Yeah.
Austrian. Be careful.
How do you know about the... He squints at Carla and points.
I can hear it in your accent, my friend.
God damn it. Point being, what do we do now?
Now we pack the... Sorry, hang on a sec. Now we're gonna pack up... Jesus, fuck.
It's okay, folks. Minor inconveniences.
Yeah, but anyone that knows me knows I'm a little bit arachnophobic.
Oh.
I had a spider the size of a fucking 50-pence piece all over my foot.
Oh,
boy.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Hey, we got our first biddies for the...
What?
Oh, God. We also got our first biddies of the night, by the way. Merc donated 50 biddies. Stream's off to a great start. Thank you, Merc.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Well, hi, Mark.
Anyway, so now what we need to do is we need to load ship, boat, whatever you want to call it.
Arnie is suggesting to make things a little bit easier and a little bit more in person so that we can sort of stay in it. I'm going to refer to him in the third person because I can't be doing the accent very well, and it gets exceptionally silly. But
well, you got the singing voice pretty well. That's how I distinguish Germans from Austrians.
Oh yeah,
because they have a little bit of a sing-sang in their voice.
Oh, interesting.
Austrians.
I didn't know that.
They're like German Welsh people.
Damn.
Austrian, German, Czechoslovakian. What's the difference?
Oh,
a lot.
boy.
But in any case, Arnie does suggest to you all that you're going to want to stick close to the dock areas and sort of keep a head low. He found out about what happened over the radio before I popped in because y'all were talking while I was supposed to be doing the radio address. He found out on the radio what exactly happened yesterday, and even went down to the Whiskey Barrel and to check it out during his morning jog. I'm going to go ahead and give a copy of the the radio broadcast for you all to see in DMs here.
Slide into my DMs, baby.
I'm sliding into your DMs. And so it is, the local radio station that everybody listens to with the DJ Crunch Time. That was what I was practicing the voice for. But as it goes, so roundabouts to that area with the Riverside Docks, you also have, it leads back to Slag Row, the Pit, Pennywise Midway, and Atomic Blast Power. Those are the main things out there. And you also have the radio station roundabouts, but it's a little bit further out, and that's probably further than you should be comfortable going. I mean, you can, but according to Arnie, there are a lot of fucking pork rinds running around. Big guys like pork. The main body of the bad dudes happen to be the hog men.
Porkers?
Yeah, the porkers.
Fuck.
Well, looks like we're about to bake some bacon into these baddies.
However,
Yeah.
Arnie does tell you, which I was trying to convey it before, a longtime friend of Rez and Arnie both, Cheeseburger Eddie, will be coming by with some goods and things later for you all.
Nom 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 nom. Cheeseburgers.
Oh,
I'm not normally able to partake in such delicacies. Well, not even delicacies. It's more for the fact I'm not able to partake in that of using any type of eating due to the fact you're not even having close to something resembling that of an actual jawline. So, true, how am I going to be able to actually eat it? I know how.
Doc, you're rambling.
Oh.
Whilst this is just take a peek outside and see what I see.
Outside, what you happen to see is a fairly rough and tumble little area of town. Let me go ahead and pull it up. It's pretty familiar to you. There's a small ring outside for where you do your pad practices with Arnie. It's underneath an overpass that arches over the huge fucking river, with a large drawbridge that bisects the bridge in half. The area is pretty rough and tumble, and Feldy's pickup truck is parked just off the side. You have a broken down motorcycle out there, but you've never been able to get parts to fix it up, and most of it's kind of rusted together, but you like the look of it.
Well, we could pick it apart.
I can do that. I have mechanical machinations of which is able to partake into this motor vehicle.
Actually, I like the look of that bike. Wouldn't mind restoring it.
I'll turn to Arnie and say, can you help us get the truck on the back of the boat?
I suppose. God damn it. Hey, he agrees. It should, with as absurdly buff as he is, the one thing that he's really good at is lifting things.
Oh god, he's gonna lift the entire truck up.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to lift it to sort of like load it over the edge and such, because otherwise you're gonna...
We could always just engineer a makeshift ramp to help.
Yeah, I was gonna recommend scaffolding
Did
planks.
someone say science?
No. No one said science.
Well, I can do science to fix your problem for you!
I think it requires a mechanical approach, Doc.
Meanwhile, in the background, Arnie is just simply carefully unzipping his little fanny pack on the front of his comically small waist and pulls out a small vial, about a thimble's worth of fluid in relative size to him, and about a water bottle size to you all. He undoes the cap of it and pours it in his mouth, and all of a sudden you hear him just while you're all talking, and he goes and quite literally lifts the truck up, walking it over and placing it down on the back of the barge with a hefty slosh as it rocks back and forth.
Oh, I knew he was juicing.
Thank you, my Austrian friend.
I might be able to partake in that of said juice. I might be able to study it for further research.
I think it's best just to ignore him when he's like this.
Yeah.
He'll go down in a little bit, but just stay out of his way, okay?
Yeah.
Wait.
So.
Squeaks, unless you want to be turned into shiitake paste, just leave it.
From there, you see him trudge off to where a heavy bag the size of a Buick is held from the underside of the overpass, and he starts waylaying on it. This thing probably weighs about as much as that car does, and he's getting it to swing pretty easily as he's chucking at it.
Jesus.
He's certainly having fun.
Yeah, he's...
Are you sure I can't ask him the question of it? You sure?
Let's clear a space for you guys to sleep.
Actually, Squigs, give me an int roll. With your int modifier with a, or wait, let's see. Do you have knowledges? Yeah, you're unfamiliar with it. Anybody else want to give a roll on it?
Yeah, I'm probably know a little bit.
Rez, you'll know what it is because you've been around Arnie long enough, so you're excluded on this.
What kind of a roll?
Well, I mean, can I just tell everyone what it is?
Or you could do that too.
Yeah.
It's essentially a combat stem drug. It is basically far future superroids. Wow, it's extremely rare and it's extremely expensive. The only reason that Arnie has access to it is because he is the trainer for a lot of the guys in the pit, and so they give it to him as a means of being able to hold it together. Because he gets the shit beat out of him, he drinks a bit of that and he completely regenerates. Side effect happens to be that he is the fucking giant brick shit house that you see right there, and his brain's kind of suffered a little bit as a result as well, and a crippling alcohol addiction.
So,
and maybe something in the lower levels too.
Oh, probably.
So there is a list of other people as well that we could talk about in the rings, but that's going to be for another occasion.
Rez, is it?
Yeah.
What's our next move? This being your house, I'd say it's your rules.
Well, let's clear a space for you guys to sleep. I think we're going to be staying here for a while.
If you don't mind, I'll clear a space of my own and make a workshop out of it. To science!
If you need some sleeping place, I can combine my truck with my tent, and you have something nice to sleep in.
Well, you can always just sleep inside the cab with us.
Yeah, there's actually a fairly good size back end onto that boathouse, and it's about 3 floors. Each floor being about the size of a decent camper. Well, so you have a main living area on someone
basically just dropped an RV on top of a boat.
It's kind of actually
yeah.
It's about accurate. It's all welded together, and this is, I mean, it might have been from the looks of it, designed originally as some sort of super tugboat, made out of lesser boats that it ate.
But it's kind of like a Space Hulk.
Kind of.
Mash together boats and bits of pieces just to make it float.
I mean, you're not exactly on the affluent side. I mean, you have money, but yeah, you're not driving around in a yacht.
So, John.
Yeah, Russ.
What I think you should do, try and find some opponents. We need to get ready if they do find us.
How fast can this place move if we have to bail out?
About 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a stand, so we're gonna make preparations.
Did someone say armament?
Someone did say armaments. Seps, I want you working on any kind of scrap metal.
You wish we were taken to the tools of which to use in experimentations? I
would like you to build a workshop in the hull.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's make
little pub school.
We have provisions coming to us, so
Wait, why am I trying to cry? I cannot cry. I have no tear ducts. Why am I going to cry?
I would like to work with you on clearing a space on the inside for storage.
Alright, I'm in.
Well,
let's do this.
Yeah, got a lot of work to do. Probably not enough time.
Well, we might as well get a start on it as fast as we possibly can.
Oh, you said fast. Good. Okay.
Oh, guys.
I really love the fact that Squigs is just rabbiting on in the background while everyone's talking. That is fucking great.
We should take it in turns to have a look at.
Okay, now objectively, character-wise, what is everyone doing?
I'm making a workshop.
Okay. Rez and Carl are double teaming in terms of clearing out the space for
Yeah, we're working on clearing out space and taking it.
And I'm taking inventory for our actual defenses and probably doing some just basic scouting of the perimeter.
Let's make this baby a fortress.
I mean, doing scouting of the perimeter just to check the best defensible positions and avoiding the obvious pitfalls.
I mean, as far as it goes, there's as a layout to the area around you, it's mostly concrete. It looks like that this might have been used as like a proper dock at one point, but it's long since seen its use as such. It gives a pretty good view of the opposite end of the city. And you have boats.
A lookout would be able to see anyone coming.
Yeah, very easily. There's a few piles of detritus, and what was it? The embankment off the side is sort of like a grassy hill that rolls down from the city streets above, with buildings and such lining along the way. Further down, you get more towards the shanty town proper, for what comprises of the docks, and you have like all of different shipping docks and warehouses and whatnot that go on out there.
Okay, so I'm pretty happy with what's doing.
Alright, I'll make the armaments! Away! To fun and adventure!
Sunburn, there is a weight limit. It is 10 tons. And that truck weighs 4 tons. So we've got plenty of swing.
They have more than plenty of weight on that tug right there. And honestly,
I've got another one just in case. So,
well, no. This is both of yours. This is what I counted it as. Yeah, this is them.
Okay, fair enough.
Because otherwise they would have just been like wooden tugs. And yeah. So you actually have like, what was it? So the standard is 10-ton weight limit on the tug.
So it's 20 ton.
Yeah, I would say probably around 15 ton. It's not quite the 2.
Sorry, what was that? The 25 ton. Okay.
No.
God damn it! God. We're not haggling now.
Why on earth are they betting on how long it takes me to crash the boat?
No, not how long. When?
On whether or not it'll happen. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
but yes,
boats.
A
lot of fun and interesting stories full of tactical advantage.
Oh god. But being real, boats are quite sturdy for what they are, for how much that they can hold. Remember that buoyancy is based on displacement, so you can have a solid iron boat, and so long as it's airtight, well, it'll stay afloat.
And well maintained, that is.
And well maintained.
Okay, cool. So we've got a stock of our surroundings, and we're clearing a space inside the main cab.
Do you want us to roll something there, or just a given?
As it goes, let's see here. Who's on duty first for your watch?
John will take first watch.
Okay. In that case, I'll take Carla and try and find some scrap metal for armoring the boat.
Righto. Well,
I will have within my workshop a bit of scrap armor, as well as not scrap armor, but scraps in which to be able to make the armaments.
There's plenty of scrap.
Mind, thank you very much.
There's plenty of scrap down there, but it's not exactly the highest quality stuff. Like Rez, it was mostly trash that Rez had to like move back down underneath the deck to make the upper cabin livable.
Because as long as I'm able to use some of it to be able to ascertain into the equipment of science, I'll be fine with it.
Well, I mean, have you ever worked with a scrap pile? It's mostly rust. It's rust. It's mostly a fucking tetanus warren down there. That's about as best as it is.
How am I going to get tetanus? I won't be able to have tetanus. That's going to be able to go through the bloodstream. I won't be having anything of a bloodstream to begin with. I'm only filled up with the hyphae that I'm able to make up inside the pseudopod. How am I going to be able to do that?
Okay, Squigs. Okay.
Squigs.
No. It's one
calm down.
Squigs,
out of character. Breathe.
Yeah, dude.
I'm fine.
Let Gator do his thing now.
It's amazing how fast you can talk.
It is.
It is a distinct skill. But that being said, after a few hours, John, you do happen to see someone approaching.
Can I tell who it is?
He's covered up in a lot of sort of rags and such like that, and shifting along. He's a little bit shorter than most normal folks. Yeah, his face is clearly obscured, and he seems to be dragging something behind him.
Makes sense, it might be Cheeseburger Eddie, but regardless, I dashed back down and warned the others. Someone's coming.
In before a swarm of sentient cheeseburgers.
Just
I would
out of nowhere.
If I've been warned by the lightning bolt himself, I'll peek out the window and see if I recognize.
No, it's more like a sudden gust of wind and suddenly John's there.
Yeah, about accurate. And peeking at the window, it's kind of hard to tell. The windows are kind of smudgy, and you haven't cleaned them in a while. You might actually have to go outside for it.
I'll peek my head out the door.
You're able to tell it's at least somewhat familiar in shape.
Okay. Well, I'll what, friend or foe?
It's familiar in shape.
Okay. I'll step on out, but I won't go any closer than right outside the door.
The cow hoots at midnight.
The hooting cow is mistaken.
Okay. Making sure it's you, Rez. Didn't know if you're one of those interdimensional fucking vampire sons of bitches.
Oh fuck!
You see the robe taken off, and it's a very human-sized rat with an obnoxious fucking pompadour, and wearing a leather jacket and a white tee and some blue jeans. Very fucked up. Oh man, you got any food in this damn bitch? I'm fucking hungry. Oh wait, right. I was supposed to be bringing you foods. Let me see here. What do I got? You see, he's rummaging around in a bag behind him. Oh, deluge of cans of corn, green beans, Spam, soda pop. You know, all the things a growing monkey needs. I wasn't expecting you to have so many friends around. These guys safe?
Well, I trust.
I am perfectly fine, unless.
Oh Jesus! It talks. Wait. Are you what? Wait. You don't have mouth. You one of them psychic vampires.
Alex.
No, I am not a psychic vampire. I'm a telekinetic fungoid. Thank you very much.
Seb, listen to me.
I could work as a vampire.
Seb, go back to work.
Able to absorb the energy.
Shut up, mushroom!
Go back to work. I've got it.
Fine. If you have any rotting food, just give it to me. I've been meaning to recharge myself.
You guys show you that thing's safe to be around.
Probably not, but we don't really have much choice of it.
I'm completely safe.
Get back to work, Doc.
Until someone
You're
accidentally
not my
takes a bite.
Why don't you go and put him back in his workplace before I beat them?
Right. I almost forgot. I got you your new shipment of water filters. Here you go, bud.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I also included a box set DVD of our favorite friend. No need to thank.
Oh.
Ani just said you were in kind of a bad way. I figured I'd loan you him again.
I know this is gonna sound a bit needy, but do you have any of those old world southern supplements?
I mean, I might. Depends.
I'll pay you for them.
Roll interaction.
Interaction. Oh, this is gonna end real fucking bad.
Do it.
Hang on a second.
Well, okay.
14.
Look, you didn't hear this from me, but there's a boy down at the docks. Pete. He's got a little shack. Pete Supplies and Sundries. He might be able to hook you up. As far as it goes, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. He's entrepreneur type, like yours truly right here.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Alex. I appreciate it.
Why you keep calling me Alex?
You always did. You always did knock on my door a million times, and I know I laughed at you, but you've come through now that I've...
Well, if there ain't anything else yet you's be needing, I gotta go back to my street preaching duties, bringing the info war to the people. You know, getting corporate overlords off from around our necks. You know, them sons of bitches, them fucking vampires.
Hey, you keep
that
giving...
is true! Down with the corporate overlords!
If you keep giving...
Praise, brother!
If you keep giving Arnie that bone broth, his heart's gonna explode out of his chest. Okay?
And make
Look,
be
look,
careful
look.
about the chemicals. They make the freaking frogs gay.
What? What kind of bullshit is... Look, you got your daft damn cat here. I don't trust cats in the first place.
Wait, did
but...
someone say homosexual frogs? Because one of my friends previously from a town over, he's actually a frogman, and he actually has a very nice boyfriend. I would say they're very good people. I recommend you see them.
Exactly. That's his. Look, I can't believe I'm agreeing with the psychic fucking mushroom over here, but yeah, he's right. I mean, the frog folk can marry whatever. Boy, girl, dick girl, whatever they like. As far as I'm concerned. But anyways.
We are in the land of radioactive food.
Actually, okay. Back to business.
Hmm?
We need weapons. Any place in the docks we can go to.
Sorry there, friendo. I don't know too much about that sort of thing. I'm kind of a pacifist. I fight with my words, not with my fists. Besides, you want to mess up you want to mess up a mug that looks this good? You know, like risk it. He sits there and preens like his filthy fur on his face, kind of like looking around, grinning, his like yellow ass teeth, kind of gleaming.
Thanks, Eddie.
No problem. With that, Eddie goes ahead and takes his leave. He did leave a little scrawled note on a cocktail napkin that gives directions to Pete's Supplies and Sundries. It's down in the in the dock district.
So how long have we been here for?
You guys have been there just for a few hours. I mean, you have plenty of time. It's still early in the morning.
Okay.
Like, there's no rush on anything, and Eddie did mention that he would be coming by to drop off more food later on, so you at least have that going for you. It's not exactly the best food, but hey, you know, and it's not exactly a whole lot either, though, at the same time.
Has Arnie calmed down a little bit now?
Fuck no, he's just getting into it.
Jesus.
He's gonna be at it for, like, probably the rest of the day.
Okay.
That guy's stimming hard.
Well, after learning the assertion of which of our friend over here that believes in the weird vampires, I would probably suggest that we go to the supplies and sundries at once. I think this P fella might actually be a good guy.
What?
But that is just coming from me.
You've not spent much time on the docks.
I really had a hard time not
I don't
hunting
really
him.
spend that much time with people. That isn't what's but that's the point.
Russ, at this point, if anyone's gonna risk the trip to the beach, probably should be me and the girl. We're fast on our feet. We can keep ourselves unseen.
Understood! I will get back to my work! I must build my tools for science!
You got anything special on the list?
Me?
Yeah.
Scrap metal, as much as you can fucking carry. I'll come with you. Except you stay here with Arnie, he'll look after you. Try not to fucking annoy him, and definitely stay out of his way until you see the things before it disappears.
I completely forgot. I need one thing.
What do you need?
I'm gonna need a collection. I need a collection of wares. I need Aramaya flask, 50 milliliters, as well as 150 milliliters. About 10 test tubes, each of them probably about 50 to 100 milliliters. A graduated cylinder.
Put it on a list.
Yeah, write it down for us.
Understood. Tactical list.
Actually, technically, he could.
I'm having a stroke.
Here's actually something kind of interesting for Squigs. He can technically write that into your memory.
Ah.
He doesn't even have to use a list. He's a fucking oh no, wait, you're a telekinetic, not a telepath. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telekinetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can punch it into my memory, but I don't think I would.
No, just inject it into your brain.
literally build the pathways via neuron.
Also, we're gonna have to pull our Johnsons, I guess.
I've got about 50 odd.
Yeah.
I got
More or less.
40.
You have, sorry, what?
I got 40 Johnsons.
Fair enough. That's a little bit of change, but we're gonna get raked over the coals, being as we're wanted now.
Well, it's probably not a good idea. They don't exactly like my kind down there.
Yeah. Like I said, me and Carla is it?
Yeah, Carla.
But making sure we're probably the best bet in terms of showing our faces, since I'm not too known around town, and I'm guessing she.
I'm pretty new here too, as I wouldn't
And
be
again,
so.
If we want to be unseen, get a feeling we can arrange that.
So I'm assuming that I have an outside person walking cloak that like hides a lot of me because I'm a giant 6-foot-tall walking demon.
Yeah, you have that hanging up by the what was it, the wall and a
Oh, okay,
hook.
okay. I know exactly what it is as well. Let me just get a photo for reference, but until then I'm going to keep it bland. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put the hat on with it. It's going to come down and cover my face a little bit.
It's a yellow poncho, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will join the group looking like a traffic cone.
What?
What?
I was gonna say it probably looks something more akin to what the Grinch wore in the Jim Carrey edition. Yeah.
It goes over my armor, right?
Yeah, it goes over everything,
God.
but you also like have like a bunny mask that goes over the face.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, I like that. It's a lot better than my idea.
Wait, does it come with the fake beard?
Yes.
John just looks at him in disbelief.
Hey, you gotta blend in. Plus, I don't really like getting stabbed over nothing, so let's go.
You look
Yeah.
idiotic. A different color would suit you better.
Well, thank you. I don't wear this for the fashion.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm uploading it so everyone else can see it. Just imagine it with bunny ears and a beard.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. I've
no.
written my list.
Very good. Right.
I need a 50 and 150 milliliter Aramaya flask, 12 test tubes, 3 graduated cylinders, 10 milliliters, 50 milliliters, and 100 milliliters. About 2 liters worth of 6.0 molar mass of HCl, also known as hydrochloric acid, and about 6.0 molar mass of H2SO4. 2 liters, please.
Okay. Well,
We'll
you
see
can
what
come
we
with
can
us.
do.
We
Do
have
you
a
have-
giant angry mountain of meat protecting the ship, so you can come with us and buy this.
Yes!
Just, I swear to
I love-
God, I will cut the part of the mushroom out that makes noise if you keep talking.
That is fine. That is fine. I do not able to speak. Actually, I don't even have a mouth to begin with.
Oh, please.
No, I
Well, at this
I
point-
specifically wrote down H2SO4. Consider the fact that Gator knows what it is. Out of character.
Yeah.
Doctor,
Just really hit it in.
one of the holy
Better.
rules of the book is do not say things that'll make other people resent you. advise
Resentment?
you
How
take
able
in
to
the
resent? I'm just
take
simply
in the
asking a
wisdom of the
question. I'm not going to
father.
be able to ask the question. If I'm not going to be able to ask the question, what question would be able to? I'm a scientist. Science is all about asking questions. I got to figure out that.
Mushroom, please.
Griggs.
Stop saying things that make you weak.
Okay, so moving on. The party is going to, I suppose, pile into the pickup truck. It's not broken down or anything. And you still have a fair bit of gas. The city's...
Pickup truck is on board the...
Oh, right. Okay, so never mind. You guys are
taking.
Yeah, you guys are y'all are hoofing it.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I mean, John knows where they're supposed to go, right?
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
map.
We all do. We've got a map, yeah.
You're given the
Well,
street
it's
address
a
and
good time
whatnot.
to forage for food. Onward. Tactical hunger.
Fair enough.
Good that I don't need to eat.
Well, as you guys go along, you know, the city comes in waves, mostly in that of smell, whereas the briny kind of low tide stench of the dock where you were at before has now mixed with various motor oil, cutting fluid, and quite a potent septic scent in this part of town, as well as dock.
I see a body.
John just wraps a shemag around his nose and mouth.
Yeah.
I just shut my smell receptors off.
I mean, you can do that, so why not?
I'm an android, of course I can.
That she can.
Yes.
Wait, do I find a body? A dead body on the road?
Not on the road, no.
Not on the road.
Aww.
There's probably some waterlogged ones out in the fucking river, but not anywhere that you can reach.
Oh.
Don't worry, we have a 10-foot boat hook. If any come within 10 feet, you can grab them.
Wait, who has a boat hook?
Well, it's on board the ship.
Oh, well, yeah. Though, I mean...
Did you really get it for me? I'm in need of a new cadaver! Thank you!
I'm genuinely scared of what that fucking that fucking underdeck is going to turn into. And that's coming from a GM.
I have some reservations about letting him have the entire hull region.
Yeah.
Well, you want me to make the weapons?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you're gonna
But
need
I
a
also-
workshop.
I also need you to save a little bit of space for a crew hole, okay? In the folks hall.
Oh, okay. Give me a statue. Wait,
So
how
the-
is that?
So you actually end up you actually end up in a region that is fairly populated by hawkers. God damn it, Squigs!
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making you bleed XP! Oh my god.
Wait, is he talking? I muted him about 5 minutes ago.
You cannot mute one another in this.
Oh,
Anyways. Oh my god. Anyways, so you happen upon the Hawkers Row down here at the docks, and there's many different shops, many different smells of various cooking fish things. There's a few fishmongers, and some ads for work down in the city, things like that. It's a pretty big hustle and bustle, despite the strangeness of dress and the form of our party. Everyone kind of seems normal in this area. There's plenty of people dressed in robes and things shuffling about, coughing or otherwise. You have motherfuckers rattling by with like fucking pleasure chems in vials injected into their bodies on nodules and fucking gas masks.
Oh, Jesus Christ, everyone's stimming these days.
Yeah, it's actually an epidemic in the poorer wards.
Maybe I could find one.
John,
That's a sample.
judge these places without ever having lived in them.
Yeah.
What gives you that right?
I guess you could call him a judgmental Johnny.
God damn it, Doc. I remember how things used to be.
Yeah.
I lived back then.
And I remember my birthday. Doesn't make it special. Actually, when is my birthday?
You
Was
know
it
what?
supposed to be the January?
Squigs.
No, it wasn't
One thing-
January.
Squigs.
January's cool for that one.
You know what? The only thing that doesn't really change is pain and misery. Beating the
That is
slums
true.
at the
They are great experiments.
Squig,
Doc.
seriously.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't run over
loving
every.
the character.
Yeah, we love the character,
love
but
the
don't run
dog.
over everyone else's lines.
I'm
Just-
sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay.
It ain't the misery outside that's eating these people. It's the misery inside.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're just burning themselves all the faster.
Well,
Trust me, I tried this. It ain't leading nowhere.
defeated. Turns.
Agree to disagree. Should probably move on.
Yeah.
I just killed Filthy.
What?
I am not a toaster.
I mean, there
got
are some
no-
very advanced toasters in this setting. I'm just saying.
I
You just
am
put it in
Actually,
on a loaf of bread that's
what
been
the
I
sliced.
am still not a toaster. I got no
You're
sleep.
able to have a
for
heating coil
those.
within that body would actually be able to be actually used as a toaster. It may not be actually that much of a functional toaster, being able to burn
Mushroom,
outside, but it does work
shut
within the
up.
toaster itself.
Swear to God, someone got some duct tape.
It
It
doesn't
won't work.
work.
He doesn't have a mouth.
I mean, technically, you could take a spike, stick it in his head, and into his psychic portion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would just
That
be.
would kill his telekinetic powers. Though.
Oh, it would just temporarily disable it because he'll regenerate it after you pull it out.
Oh. Well, now I know that.
Oh my god.
Someone is calling for roasting the shroom. I mean,
Oh my god. Anyways,
anyway.
but so you guys, yeah.
Eats.
So you guys find yourselves, after following the directions, in front of a small rinky-dink shed near the edge of the waterside. Sitting at the top is some kid rocking back and forth on a chair, and you gotta swear that this guy's brain dead or something, but he's just sitting there staring off into the distance. He looks kind of like the Crypt Keeper.
Someone left a
Oh
cop
god.
towards outside.
Really? Really? The fucking Crypt Keeper?
Yeah,
God damn it.
it looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Just alert towards the rest of the party. Then to Carla. Slow nudge.
I got this. I can speak his language.
Doc. That
I
I'm not
should-
speaking for the next 10 years.
Probably go
don't
inside. I
annoy
don't feel
him.
like I don't feel comfortable out here. Let's go inside.
There really is not much of an inside to speak of. It's
Open the door and look inside.
no. There's no door. It's like basically a shed. Like the side of it's missing, and there's an awning
Oh.
like nailed to the side of it, and with a small
Okay.
table laid out on the
Well,
front with a
someone
few
oversold-
items.
Someone oversold the
I
idea
wish
of
to
the
talk to
shop.
Pete. I'm
No,
gonna
you
roll.
don't, Doc.
I'm gonna roll an interaction for Pete.
Okay, with the Crypt Keeper.
Mm-hmm. Shit!
That
Fuck!
Oh,
bad.
no.
Motherfucker!
You're talking to Pete, and you keep trying until finally the kid speaks up next to the Crypt Keeper looking son of a bitch. Like, why the hell do you keep talking to my Halloween decoration? Look, are you guys the idiots that Cheeseburger Eddie sent me?
Idiots! I'll have you know that I have 7 PhDs. All of them
Yet
from
you were
University of
talking
Vienna.
to a rubber mannequin.
Well, we were having a good moral quandary about the chemistry makeup, and
Look,
that'd be able to use within
look, okay,
acids. Consider
we
the
do
fact
not-
that acids within
Ah.
themselves
We
would
don't
be
have
used
time
as
for
their
this.
life.
Mushroom.
We don't have time for this.
Yeah. You got wares? We got coin.
Kinda.
Of course I got wares. What do I look like? Some kind of slouch? Let's see here. He goes and fiddles about behind. The guy pushes over the Crypt Keeper and just like clunks to the side, lifeless. It's actually pretty good quality. I mean, fooled squigs. But he comes up with like several different food items laid out. And he says, Eddie did send me a text message earlier that you guys were looking for something a little bit more in the in the fun variety. And the kid lays out a fairly large and lethal-looking slingshot on the table, and a variety of kitchen implements, as well as some machining tools, some rope, and yeah. And he gestures behind him. I don't know if you guys can see it back there, but I also got a pretty decent scrap haul here from the last Hulk that floated downstream.
We could use the scrap metal very well.
Inside, I'd like to make an inside general appraisal of his goods. What's he trying to pock on us? For future reference when he starts haggling price.
Let me see. What are you? You said insight?
Insight.
Yeah.
Basically,
insight is not. Appraisal is not insight. Yeah, general appraisal is not that. General appraisal would be like an int check.
Yeah.
Then I will do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Big money, big money. Stop! God damn it.
As far as you go, you can tell it's like he's probably underselling it to you right now. He's doing you a favor. Like, these are like the best. This seems to be the best bang for your buck that you're going to be able to get with, well, the proverbial noose around your necks. So,
I am doing terrible in my rolls.
are you just going to sit there and take up all that free air, or are you going to actually buy something?
Just checking our lists.
Do you have a bumper sword by any chance?
A what?
You know, a sword made out of that of an old bumper, usually that of a 1968 Corvega.
You are very specific.
I don't know. I personally prefer the variety coming out of the 1992 Dodge pickup, but that's usually just my taste onto that one. Either way, do you have a bumper sword?
Pete leans over to the others and says, "I think your mushroom's high."
He's a mushroom. What did you expect?
That would be an
Would
improvement.
explain an awful fucking lot.
No, I don't have a bumper sword, but there's.
Do you have a bumper?
Do you at least have something of a larger variety? A
Look,
giant axe?
I've got a lot of shit back here. I'm not about to go pawing through it. It's pay up front, take what you find.
Okay.
You get an hour.
What's the
Okay,
deal?
how much do you want?
For a chance at the scrap pile, that will be, the kid pulls out a ledger, flipping through pages. Yeah, that'll be about, 45 Johns.
Got it!
I'll pay for it. I got us into this mess.
Alright. You're not even gonna try and haggle him?
Hold on a second. I'll pay for this, but 45. I want to make sure that you've not got any construction tools in a special.
Wait, say again?
I want to make sure that you don't have any construction tools hiding in a box. I know that you do that.
Are you kidding me? What you see is what you get. You're lucky I'm letting you use my acetylene torch.
How about this? For 45, and I get a hammer.
Get a what?
A hammer.
A hammer? Sorry, friendo, I ain't got no damn hammers. This look like a carpentry store to you?
Well,
you got to go down to Oshawville down the road if you want something like that.
okay. Well, let's go. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying. The last thing I need to do is try and make more enemies. Bear in mind, I've already taken the kindness of him not shooting me in the face for being a demon. So, because obviously I'm talking out of character. If anyone wants to try it, by all means, haggle away. But I'm terrible.
That is an interaction, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my interaction was one, so
Probably good.
I'll try it.
hold on.
Hold on.
Carla.
Carla, you want to try it?
Carla, would you like to try and haggle with the man?
It's a D20.
Interaction roll, right?
Yeah,
Just
roll
make sure-
D20
make sure-
plus your interaction.
Just
All right.
Flip that switch on the back of your head. Goes assassin mode. So,
I think it was 2. Let me quick check.
Click the dice.
My interaction roll, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Copy the dice, you click it, you can roll.
Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
As far as it goes, is that you try to charm the kid, but he is a
Nah.
tough little shit.
Mind if I try?
You can if you'd like. Okay, do you happen to remember in Fallout 4 the kid who runs the water purifier?
Yeah.
That's basically Pete.
Got
Oh,
it.
jeez.
Trying now. There we go. Yaha!
Somehow the mushroom gets through to him. How do you do so?
Well, sir, I can tell by the looks of your wares that you definitely have more than meets the eye. I can tell you, I do have a quite amount of coin. As you can see, I am a scientist. And considering the fact that Johnson, and Jensen tend to pay pretty handsomely to that of those who partake in that of the assertion of science and knowledge, I could probably say that you probably have more within your stock that allows you to say, spend a little more dinero for the dinero for the goods.
The boy seems to perk up at this and just seems to be a lot more respectful to you. Pete clears his throat and sort of kind of straightens his oversized suit that he's wearing. And it's like, oh, yeah, of course. Look, I'm sorry, I thought you were just kind of like, you know, the usual street scum that Eddie sends me, but I can tell you're a little bit more of the discerning types. I can do you one better. I've got a, let me see here. I do have some reserve stuff behind the table, you know. Actual medicine here. And let's see here. Also, special bubblegum. Collector's edition. And it's a whole box of this ridiculously gaudy 80s tier bubblegum.
Big League Chew.
It's an entire box of it. And I mean like a box with many packages inside of it. I mean, I could let the scrap go for 30 and you guys have access to that. Okay, I'm not supposed to do this, but... And you better get me a goddamn contract with those fucking bigwigs up there in the tower. There's a friend of mine, Tommy Chin, down in the pit. I'm sure Big Red over here is pretty familiar with Mr. Chin. But
whatever do you mean, sir?
Well, you're using...
I have a pale complexion.
You ain't fooling nobody.
That is right. You are redder than that of the
that staff you're using there is one of Mr. Chin's. I recognize that shit anywhere. But tell him I sent you. He'll show you the goods.
Thank you very much, my good sir, of selling the wares of which you'll be able to ascertain into further progress of science.
Can you have it delivered?
He squints.
Why do you need it delivered? We can go there ourselves. That'd be fun.
I mean,
yeah.
the goods we're buying here.
Sorry, so called.
No, Mr. Chin's. He can't arrange
not
delivery.
Mr. Chen. Pete.
Oh.
Scrap
Oh
goods.
yes, I can.
Oh,
I can
the
buy
scrap
that
and
from you.
stuff.
Yeah, scrap.
The kid just like looks down at himself, looks at John. Do I look like I can carry all that scrap?
I don't know,
I'm a
you
one-man
look pretty
operation
resourceful.
here.
Fair enough. Just asking.
Well, I was gonna say, where is that special sapien of which you be able to sample and want to that a scrap? Your friend, Mr. Red, as I would say.
You mean Tommy
The
Chin?
Austrian automaton.
Don't say anything.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say anything.
He's still, what was it? Arnie's still fucking, like, working over the fucking, like, the fucking workout stuff right now.
It's literally just a Pontiac and a giant. He's telling the scrap.
Yeah. Like, as far as it goes, like, the amount for what you're paying, you're getting a fucking steal.
Yeah.
I would recommend we buy this. I will be able to put my coin into it.
Fine. Let's move on.
So 30.
Okay.
30 for the scrap. You're not buying any of his kitchen knives or that.
Well, who needs to buy the kitchen knives? Is when we get back with the scrap.
How much is a knife?
A knife. He's probably selling them for about 1 to 2 Johnsons a piece, depending.
No. Okay, I'll get something short, sharp, and pointed.
So a paring knife. These are literally kitchen knives.
Yeah.
I'll take 20.
No.
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 Jan is gonna give a cursory glance to the slingshot.
Fine.
If it's
10.
remotely
That's
any
my
better than
final
his
offer.
actual sling.
No.
As it goes, it's just like it's a wrist rocket. Like it has a what was it? Cabela's logo stamped on the side of it. High polymer grade with steel grip. It's not something that's going to break anytime soon, despite its age.
Does it have a better range than the sling? You'd be able to tell.
What's the range of your sling?
5 squares.
5 squares?
It's a one-handed ranged weapon.
Yeah, this is a one-handed range as well. So
Yeah,
it's probably
same thing.
it's around about the same. Yeah. If anybody else needs a light ranged weapon in that regard.
And look at them. I just look at the rest. You ever used one of these before?
Well, truth be told, that is too much to make an impact in that of my hypothesis. I tend to use a bigger experimental tools. But that is me.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
then I
good
think-
stuff. Let's just leave it. We don't need
No.
it.
Yeah.
You say one-handed range weapon?
Well, do you want it?
The thing is, you could actually dual wield that shit.
In this
Thinking
case,
about
Actually, you need one hand to pull the thing back, sweetie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
two-handed.
but you could turn it in. You could do some modifications with the good doctor, and get it to where when you load it, it locks and you have triggers on the front.
Yeah, you
Someone
could
say
do that.
modifications?
Yeah.
Mods are
Well-
the special touch. Little
Well,
tweak
that's-
here, scope there, bigger mag.
I'll take 20 of them.
Stop! No.
I'm gonna go and start piling through and just trying to get as much flat sheet metal as I can.
There's plenty of sheet metal. It's going to take you a bit.
God.
By the
God.
way, a lot of it is just jumbled scrap. So, spare parts and the like. And, let's see here. You happen to come across, among all of that... Let's see...
Please be 4 claw hammers and a bit of chain. Please be 4 claw hammers and a bit of chain. Please be 4 claw hammers and a bit of chain.
You find some chain, but it's only about 3 foot of chain, and what you were able to find is what amounts to a handful of caltrops, or might as well be for the shavings and sharp bits of metal that they are.
Oh, these are nice.
Yeah, I'll put them in the bag.
So you're able to
Close.
bring back probably about, I'd say, a good 100 pounds of scrap as a
Any
result.
chance we can get some 6x6 sheet metal, preferably about half an inch thick?
Well, I'll have to see about what my contacts say, but we might be able to get something sorted out for you.
Cool. If your contacts can deliver, tell them we'll pay for it.
And let's say Mr. Pete, the Mr. Pete, owner of the shop. Where you point me into the direction of that Mr. Kim? I think you said it was.
Chin.
Yeah, Tommy Chin's place. Talk to Big Red right there. He'll tell you where it's at.
Big Red, where is this Mr. Chin's place at which I ascertain ascertain a special type of tool in which we're able to partake in that of science?
I'll take you there. It's near the pits.
Yeah. By the way, just to make sure on it, you guys only bought the scrap. So that was 30 Johnsons there.
I paid for all of it.
Could you afford that?
Yeah, I had 58.
Yeah. So you left the standard medicine, the special edition bubblegum, the machining tools, rope, light range, the wrist rocket, and the kitchen knives and food there. You didn't take any of that?
I took a paring knife, didn't I?
Paring knife, that'll be a Johnson.
Okay, how much was the medicine?
For the medicine?
Yeah.
The medicine is about 20 Johnsons.
I'll take it.
Okay.
So
It's
8 Johnsons left.
I'm surprised you didn't take the machining tools. I don't know what you're using to like work on all of the.
That is true. Somebody else get the machining tools?
How much are the machining tools?
Those are about 30 themselves, but they're pretty fucking useful, all things considered.
Yeah,
I got 40 Johnsons.
Okay.
I could pay for that.
Okay.
All right.
30. I'll go halfway with Carl at 15.
All right.
Okay. Okay, then we split the bill.
Yeah, split the bill on the machining tools.
All right.
We're gonna have to drag all this shit back anyway.
Yeah.
Quick question. The master which you partake out of the games?
Yep.
On the way back,
Yeah.
do I find the leftover bumper?
No.
Oh.
Yep.
There's no cars down on the docks. Aside from what
That'd be-
Carla's. Aside from Carla's car, there's yeah, there hasn't been anything there.
Yeah,
You're
the rest
not
of Dallas
getting
be
my
like, well, we'll
bumper.
Probably not be too happy in which able to ascertain that piece of metal for my weaponry. Oh well.
I mean, you have a shitload of fucking like serrated, nasty metal that you can hatchet together.
45 Johnson's.
Was I able to find? Never mind.
Never mind. So we haul all of this back.
Yeah, you should be able to, no problem. It's a tad heavy and unwieldy. There are large sheets that are as part of it, and
Try and hold the sheets. That's a little irritating.
no, Sonny, no, Johnson. Here's take all of my Johnsons. Thunk.
This one's still got power in it.
I mean, they could really, they really would buy joy.
They aren't dildos, they're just condoms. They're old, ancient condoms.
Oh my god, don't make it worse, dude.
like stiff wafer condoms.
They're
God. No, that's not with Johnson. That's in the city of Troy. From Trojan.
Sphincopolis? I don't get it. I don't get Sphincopolis.
I don't think we want to get that one, dude.
There might be Egypt. Like Egypt probably still exists.
Sphincopolis, I get it.
Oh,
I get it.
No, I get it. Sphincopolis.
No. It isn't condom currency. It's actual, like, normal coinage. It's...
Just call it Johnson's.
Yeah.
In my head canon, it's condom
has,
currency, though.
Yeah, it has the, what was it? It has the 3 heads of the Johnson, and Jensen founders.
And they look a bit like a dick.
You know,
something like that. One of them's misshapen.
Minting technology isn't what it used to be.
Oh, it's like
Can we get back on
misshapen.
track?
Yeah.
Yeah, back on track.
Cool.
But in any case,
Drag it all back.
yeah, you're able to drag it all back. Arnie seems to have passed out.
Oh Jesus!
He's snoring.
God.
Do a quick check on the ship to make sure that we're completely empty in there before we go charging in.
Will do. Sneak in.
Okay. Roll a sneak.
Will do.
Yo, look, I see 3 faces on it. It's a troll-headed dildo.
Yeah, you're able to obfuscate yourself pretty well as you clear it room by room. Thankfully, there's nothing that has changed from where you guys left at all.
Coming back.
Apparently, there was one other bag that was left there on the table. It was another bag from Cheeseburger Eddie. It was a little bit more food. A couple more cans and some Spam.
Yeah. John's just gonna pull out his Bowie knife and start using it as a cannon.
Hold on. How many days rations do we have?
Days rations out of the canned goods, you guys have about 2 days worth right there. Inside of your houseboat, you would thankfully had about, for yourself, it was about a week's worth of food, but for the party, it's about another couple of days worth.
Well,
and this is
we
all
only have 2 people having to eat.
Yeah.
3. Well.
No,
yeah.
I can actually have taken that of the rotten variety, so any rotten food would be
Yeah, but you would still need to eat. So
that is true. I would also. That's why I asked for some of the cadavers as well, not only for science but for nourishment during my.
Okay.
Yeah, well, John's speech and the elevated metabolism means he also eats like a son of a bitch, probably on par with Rez.
Yeah.
Though he's much leaner.
You two probably have. Yeah, you're definitely having to eat through it, and well, it's low grade food, so it's not exactly the best thing in the world. I mean, you're fucking living off Mountain Dew, Cheetos, and goddamn Spam for fuck's sakes, and canned corn.
How did you know what I eat on a daily basis anyway?
It's his job to know.
I just know these things, Dapper. I'm God.
Wait, quick question.
Yeah.
While at the boat, do I see a giant plank of wood?
No.
Motherfucker.
Oh, basically just John just getting into the Spam ravenously because he's just that hungry at this point.
Oh, I think I know where you're going.
Squigs is gonna make compost out of wood.
No. I was gonna make this. Using the scrap metal.
Are you gonna make a board of education? Oh, Buckwheatle.
Exactly.
That's one of the
Well,
greatest.
thanks for spoiling, asshole.
It's not spoiling it. You just posted it to us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody in the audience would know.
True.
They probably still don't know, dude. Most people don't know.
Most people don't know what a Buckwheatle is.
Cordyceps. I'm gonna give you a hand setting up the machining tools so that we can get ready on building traps to defend the place.
Righto.
Yeah. Also, it would probably be a good
watch. And help. Carla. Move some stuff around and get ready for more resources.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay.
We gonna hit up Tommy's later?
Yeah, but we're not gonna go into this after dark.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust me if I don't turn up before dark.
That and recent developments.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ever gonna be working in
And
those
we might want to clean those dirty windows so we can actually see.
True.
who's coming.
I can get on this. As the prophet says, clean your room. That is the first rule.
I'm so glad that Bar got that prompt from me. I am so fucking glad.
Well, I think John has definitely got to be a whirlwind just cleaning everything up.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna... Do I have to do any checks moving the machining equipment down into the hole?
No. It's just it's heavy metal and stuff like that. But I mean, you carried it this far.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, you guys are strong enough to fucking lift all of that shit, so you're good. It's only about 100 pounds of scrap.
I'll do the lighter work.
Oh god damn. Okay.
Yeah.
cringe. Let's move very quickly fucking onward.
So, as it goes, like, as the end of the day draws near, you do get a curious rap on the door again.
Oh boy.
I'm working with Quicksand in the hole, I wouldn't have heard it.
Chance checking who it is.
And it
You
is...
check it. If it's a bureaucrat, kill him. I've been meeting.
Doc, get back to work. Who's there?
Bye. That's what I'm
Do I
saying.
look
Open the
like
door.
some kind of
Bureaucrat,
internet?
kill him. It's
Do I
fucking
look like some kind of government stooge? It's
yes,
Eddie.
It is Eddie.
Open the.
How you doing, my
Unlock the
fine
door for
friend?
him.
Alright,
The
so
knife.
so I got a bit of a juicy little proposition for you all. I heard that you impressed my boy back up at the sundry shop. Oh, this is a good one. And this is well, you guys already done gave the bad dudes a black eye, so I imagine you kind of want to finish off pounding his fucking brains in.
Of course.
Not like we have a choice, but yeah. We gotta finish what we started.
No one is trying to intimidate me and not regretting it.
Wait, he was trying to intimidate us? I couldn't tell. How come I-
Eddie
I
just sort of
tried.
stares for a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't say that his try was good.
In any case,
Yeah.
apparently the bad dudes are kind of gearing up. It's heard, partially prompted by events that shall not be named, but just kind of like getting a little bit too big for the britches. The pork rinds are gonna be hitting Atomic Blast Power's current shipment coming in. They're trying to take. They're gonna try and take control of the Atomic Blast substation down the way.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
And you know, when it comes to Atomic Blast, plutonium's no doubt involved, and Void has it that there might be some salvage tech coming down from it. Space. What was it? The Space Boys are apparently making the delivery. That, or maybe it's some kind of salvage. They dropped a fucking shuttle or some sort of shit. But as far as it goes, the handoff's gonna
Sabotage the heist. There'll be pins between local security for the delivery and ourselves.
Oh,
That'd
not
leave-
just that.
Let's.
If you guys take advantage of the chaos, you could make pretty penny. I got a buyer who's love to take a chunk out of Atomic Blast's pocketbook, if you know what I'm saying. Fuck them corporate overlords, am I right?
What time is this going down?
Wait, did you say it would be affecting the corporate overlord? The which to be able to bring down their quote-unquote ethics of science?
Doc.
No. I'm gonna finish this because they have to be like, oh, you have to be ethical, no cadavers of anybody. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Eddie is just like, as a cigarette hanging out of the side of his mouth and staring. Well, right, what he said. But as far as it goes,
Maps. Any intel you can get us.
I could probably get you some more. You're gonna have to give me a couple days on it, but it's not gonna be for 3 days. That's when the handoff's gonna be.
3 days.
3 days. You're gonna have to keep low during that time, but well, maybe it gives you some time. I know some dudes who are looking for some odd jobs down on the docks. Get you a few Johnsons underneath you. Get you a little bit prep work.
That, and we're gonna need friends eventually.
Yeah.
Depending on how this goes.
Hey, did you get us some of those cigars you get for Dutch as well?
Well, I can see what I can do.
Cool.
Smoking's gonna kill you one of these days.
I already fucking smoke. I don't need to light them. I just want to explain to people how smoke's coming out of my mouth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like one occasionally, especially after sex. It's just a bad habit.
Hey, Seps, you want to know why I called him Dutch?
The one moment we need Squigs to talk and he's AFK.
Oh my fucking god. The reason I called Arnie Dutch is because well, you saw how he reacts when he drank that, right? The term going Dutch in the pits means he's gonna rip you in half.
Oh.
He's gonna split you in half, like a bill in a restaurant.
Ooh.
And you can hear the GM collapsing.
Fuck you, man! And I'm trying to like build it up. It's like I got your heist music going on and shit right now too.
Hey, come on. That's a badass fucking nickname to have.
No. It's a great nickname, but it's making me laugh.
Well,
It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I thought about it when we were in the market. Anyway,
In any case, yeah.
yeah.
So Eddie goes ahead and more or less lays it out that you're gonna make contact with Pete down at the docks again. He's gonna get you sorted for work. It's gonna be pretty heavy lifting. So
Okay.
he specifically notes those of you with weak constitutions need not apply.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
My health's
is there
not the best of states lately.
Yeah.
Stuff got away my mind.
Wait, what is the job pertaining to again?
Hey, you'll see.
I'll take it.
But in any case,
Yeah.
he says that he's going to be bringing by maps and things for you guys to sort of mull over coming what's in the next few days. He says just make sure to keep your nose clean and don't talk to anybody about this. I'm kind of sticking my neck out here helping you out, but since Red saved my life the other day with them fucking goddamn military police not quite taking too kindly to my street preaching, yeah, it's at least I can do.
You're a good guy, Eddie.
Don't worry, we heard nothing.
But just so you know,
Hmm?
if you do try and fuck us, Eddie, I'm gonna fuck you.
He seems a bit nervous at that. Why would I ever try and screw you, man? For fuck's sakes, I'm bringing you food.
I appreciate it, Eddie. I appreciate all you're doing for us. I'm just laying that out there so you know. Okay?
All right.
I trust you, but I don't trust anyone enough. You know that.
Righto. So, that being said, Eddie goes ahead and takes his leave, and you all are left to your own devices for the rest of the night.
Oh, wait.
Do I find Driftwood?
Huh?
Has it
Do I
gone
find
dark yet?
Driftwood?
Oh yeah, it's gotten dark.
The question is, do I find Driftwood?
I'll take the shift for the night. I've got dark vision, natural dark vision.
I think
Guys-
Feldy
Guys,
is a
it might
living
be-
sentry turret.
It might be better if I do the waking job. I mean, I don't need to sleep.
Yeah, good point. And you've got night vision. Like,
Yep, because I'm a bad kitty.
God damn it! I didn't realize that you could do that to me from here, all that distance away. God damn it.
Oh. We're gonna rest. Oh, no, wait.
I mean,
Oh,
you can
nighttime,
rest.
okay.
Yeah.
You can rest or we go see Tommy. Either way.
Of course. So.
I mean, Cordyceps has plenty of work to do downstairs with the machining kit.
Is he being retrieved by a claim Caltrop dart style?
You
Oh, yes, that reminded me. Okay, during that time, we're going to make a very small amount with cheap metal, very tiny pins, as I would like to call them.
Okay.
And have them specially inserted into my fruiting body cap. Insert it gently in, pull it out, and just leave it on there. I'll make about 15 of these.
Oh boy.
That's curious.
Psychedelic.
Well, it's more for the fact that my body somehow can make special effects. And by special effects, I mean I might have
poisonous.
the ability to replicate the effects of rye smut.
So you just made diarrhea darts.
Oh Jesus.
I have made diarrhea LSD dart.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You mean
Holy
you made waterfall darts.
Oh.
Cordyceps
you.
juice.
Cordyceps.
Concoction.
Okay, so one.
Oh.
No. It's core syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah. So
No, it's Saint Squig's fire.
Saint Squig's fire. Oh god.
I like it.
Oh
Do it.
Jesus.
Okay, so one
Saint
one
Squig's
prick
thunder. Make it
one
triple S.
one prick is a one prick will be a hallucinogenic trip. 2 pricks will be a terrifying fucking trip. 3 pricks will be shitting themselves violently and screaming with permanent psychological damage. However, these darts will, like the toxin coating them, will only be good for a day.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's
Thank
but-
you for leaving that.
But it is yeah. You can redo it, but it takes you considerable time, considering it doesn't feel very good to press things into your head.
That is true. I have learned my lesson from John in the fucking pool cue.
So,
Technically, you couldn't talk during that whole time.
one of those what's the word? Those little darts. I'm assuming it can vary in size depending on how much I want to smash his head into something. Turns that thing into toxin, right? So, say for example,
No, he's too soft. It would just like you could like if he had a bunch of those darts in his head, and you swung him at somebody, they would just push deeper into his head. They'd probably get stuck until his body grew them back out.
Okay, I would like to just before I have to go for a piss break. A little flat box filled with these pins with a coil spring at the back that when I push the trigger it fires them all into one person at the same time.
Well, you can't OD on LSD, but you can probably shit yourself to death at that point.
Oh god.
Well, he's going to shit his organs out.
Well, no. You're not going to shit your organs out, but you'll just be violently screaming and evacuating your bowels and
Whilst
twitching on the
seeing
floor.
face
And,
of a demon
You're gonna
monkey
wish you
coming
were
towards
dead.
you.
yeah, you're going to wish you were dead.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way this can backfire.
See,
Clearly.
the reason I want this is, but I want to build basically a claymore of just the worst kind of psychological torture, and have it as a defensive mine.
It would take some considerable effort with the stuff that you gathered and whatnot. I mean, you got some spring steel. You could make a spring out of that sort of stuff. But yeah,
I'm gonna
Jesus
just.
Christ.
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself, and I'll be about 10 minutes. I'm really.
Well, we'll tell you what. If everybody else wants to take a quick intermission, I'll be here to talk with the chat and whatnot. Anybody needs to go to the bathroom, something like that, get some chips, whatever. Probably be a good idea. We've already been going for about an hour and a half, so.
Gator, you have a perfect timing.
There we go.
I'm good for
See
now.
you
but-
guys in a wee bit.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
take a break then.
All right. Let me go ahead
Enjoying
and
themselves.
yeah. How are you guys liking the show tonight? as we await that.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually go downstairs and grab a drink myself, considering getting a little parched-throated.
Yeah, take a small break regardless. Be right back to you.
Alright.
I'm back.
Hey.
And I'm back too.
to you.
Sorry about that. We were very bored at the time. I got myself some water. Got myself some good old-fashioned St. Anthony's fire. We should be good.
Nice. Also, I'm sorry about that, Merc. Yeah, I grabbed myself some tea.
I see. You two had a crisis that was also averted.
Something like that.
In the words of Maxwell, let us press F for Maxwell.
Yes, F's for Maxwell. We miss him. We need our dwarf back. Yeah, we're still on.
Okay, just making sure.
We're still on. We're not going to be able to say anything too bad. More for the fact that it was by the time we were trying to call for a break, my brother decided to walk into the room saying, Hey, is the stream still going on? Like, I want to see this." I'm like, shit."
Oh boy.
He would have been part of it, and he doesn't normally go on Twitch, which means he would probably start saying things that would break a lot of terms and surfaces. Yeah, I'd rather keep the show on.
Okay.
I am back.
Welcome back, Baldy.
Also, I never promote this to my parents or my family.
For obvious reasons.
Well, actually,
for
why?
obvious reason, I
Well, it's like various reasons. More for the fact that they're probably just going to start yelling at shit going on.
Fair enough. I wouldn't say that you've done anything damning or whatnot for any of your characters.
Oh no! It's more for the fact is that you're just gonna hear like everything going on. They're just gonna come in the room like, "You're doing a good job," and they're probably gonna accidentally dox me on air.
Oh. Yeah. Stuff happens.
If you're doxed, I'll dox myself.
And they're just, don't! Do not pull a Dragon Lord on this shit.
What?
There we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
Welcome
Dad.
back.
Right.
So we're all here.
Yep.
We're all here.
Awesome. So
Onwards. The technical advantage.
We just done talking to Eddie, I believe.
Yep. We were settling in for the night and finishing up some stuff that we could do. I don't have any lights because I've got night vision, so... John, I hope you're okay with that.
But yeah, I don't do so well in complete darkness.
Well, it's not complete. There is obviously, you know, light coming in from the now clean windows. Thank you.
Nah, you're welcome.
I appreciate all the work you guys have put in.
Look, let's be honest. We're in the same boat together. One of us goes down, the rest of us go down.
It's a fucking bad pun, dude.
What? Squigs is rubbing off on you.
I need a drum set.
We're all in the same boat.
Squigs lives on, yep.
We're all
Pardon the pun.
I need a drum set.
I'll be honest. Life hasn't exactly been the best of turns for me ever since, well, all of this. Started me trying to make my way through. There are times I don't even know who I am anymore. And I don't always make the best of choices.
Yeah, I've been fighting so long that... I'm starting to get sick of it.
Yeah. I mean, getting punched in the face can't be much of a way of making a living. You can only get handed over as scraps.
It makes a living. You're sitting on the living it's made.
Suppose you got more to show for it than me.
Yeah. Well, I did it for money. You did it for defense. Anyway, we should redouble our efforts on securing this place.
Gotcha. Carl is taking first watch. I'll just take another. Short term around the perimeter unless you need help with anything.
We should be okay down in the hole, but you get yourself some rest.
Thanks.
Beaten.
I am.
Just
Body,
saying.
when you move as fast as I do, body doesn't quite hold up. People weren't made to do this.
Well, for what it's worth.
I'm John goes and get some world-needed shut-eye.
So for those of you who get a full night's rest at this point, you will be regaining all of your healing surges, all of your HP, and all of your abilities have refreshed at this point. Those who have had less sleep, you're only getting back like about half of max at that sort of point.
Half of max of 15 hit points, right?
Hmm?
So we're getting back 15 hit points. Say if I've got 30. Or half of on our way there, so I get 4 hit points back.
Yeah,
15
and you get half of your healing surges back.
So I'm full health.
Yeah.
Go on, hell.
So you can functionally like push yourself a little bit, but just so you know, like later on down the line, if it ever comes down to it, and you know it's like, oh well, we can't really rest here very well, and we're gonna have to sleep in shifts and whatnot. Well, you're only going to get about half of what you would normally because you're not exactly getting a restful night's sleep to sort of heal up.
Gotcha.
Well, I'd say I'd finish the work in the hole and then go to sleep.
Righto, righto. So what were you guys working on in the hole anyways?
We were finishing Wig's workspace and
Okay, so set up
tinkering with the tools and
Workshop.
stuff.
Okay. So the slivers of metal that Squigs went ahead and built, as well as the other things. Also, howdy there, Weasel. Righto.
Yeah, I one sec. Weasel, did you get the other guys in?
What other guys?
Nothing. It was when we're on break.
Well, that being said, morning comes. Everyone's refreshed, feeling good. There's a can of cram on the table with your name on it.
John's got to be reading from the good book first, every morning. Clockwork.
And thankfully, Eddie included some instant coffee, so you can get some river water and boil the living fucking hell out of it to disinfect it. And...
Actually, we don't need to do that.
Oh yeah, you have water filters. Yeah.
I already had a water filter, but now I have like 3 more. So
that's true.
Yeah. We don't need to- we don't need to boil
Lay
them
Happy
out.
Water Filter Merchant gave you the hookup.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
He's got you on good, man. Eddie knows what's up, man. He knows the truth of things. I'm neither confirming nor denying the fact that you might have to fight interdimensional pedophile vampires.
God damn it.
Because they're patriots, goddammit.
No, the vampires aren't patriots. The ones fighting them
No,
are
we are.
patriots. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a patriot.
Patriots! Anyways. So it is morning. You have the, you didn't go and see Tommy Chin down at the pits to pick up on that deal that Pete offered. But it's not exactly anything with a, how would you call it? An expiration date. Oh, fucking god!
It's just perfect.
It's beautiful. It's wonderful. You guys may encounter the street preacher himself in the wasteland.
God.
Jones never dies. But in any case, you didn't visit Chen. You got your sleep. So during the daylight hours, it's probably not the best idea to go and see Chen, as per what Rez was commenting on. So
It's Reese.
Reese.
Reese. Yeah. Reese. Yeah.
Like Kyle. Reese.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that being said, you have the option to go out and work for Pete and Eddie's buddies.
Yeah, let's do it. We could do with the Johnnies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can use definitely with more Johnnies.
Yeah,
Alright.
and some friends as well.
Yeah. So you guys go ahead and you get out there. Had your coffee. Had your morning can of Spam. Let's see here. You come across Pete and he's sitting there drinking his own cup of coffee and he's like, "Oh, goddamn! About time you guys got here." Bob will be by probably in about 15 minutes. He went to go take a shit, but yeah, he'll get you guys set straight. Hope you like lifting heavy shit. Kid kicks back and he's flips open a fucking copy of Hustler, smoking a cigarette with his coffee on the table next to him.
Neat.
About 15 minutes pass, and a fairly heavy-set porker walks out. He looks more like a big warthog. Got big tusks coming out of the lower side of his mouth, and a neat-ish mohawk. He's wearing some coveralls and it looks like a general dock workers ensemble. I guess you guys are you're the hired muscle that old Pete telling me about, looking for work.
There we go.
Well, yeah. Come on then. Them damn boxes ain't gonna lift themselves. Alright, so now here comes the fun one. Okay, you got a full day's work ahead of you. So, now let's see here. I'm gonna need a endurance check for you all for the first 2 hours out there.
How would
I'm
we
probably
figure
gonna
that
fuck
out?
this up, but let's see.
Constitution, I guess.
Okay.
Yep, this is Constitution.
Wait,
Oh
all the
god.
modifiers.
Yeah, what are the modifiers on that for?
Let me see on Squig's sheet.
Is he going for athletics? I guess.
He might.
there-
Let me see.
Strength. I think he rolled athletics or something.
No, I rolled.
Actually, you can use I will accept athletics on this.
Because it's
Oh,
exertion.
then I would
Oh,
take
well, hold on.
athletics.
If that's
Hold
the
on,
case,
hold on.
can I roll athletics? Yeah. Athletics and stuff.
Yeah. On the first one, we'll go with athletics because this is exertion.
Hold on. That's a +8 to it as well.
Okay, so you're doing just fine.
Yeah.
what about me?
Carla's really, Carla's unpleasant on that.
What's the plus?
Well, my plus is 2.
Yeah, you're doing a poor job out there.
Oh, this has gotta be horrible. Fuck it.
Bob's yelling at you. You're just kind of like, your batteries are a little bit low right now. They didn't quite charge right last night.
14, so
14, you're able to do fine. You're
John's
feeling
working
it.
Smarter.
Yeah,
Just
lifting with the
making sure.
legs. You're doing all right.
I feel like
himself.
Reese is probably getting a little bit more of an extra pay when it comes to his.
All right.
We'll see.
So on to the second one. Let's go ahead and give me another.
Constitution.
Mhm.
Another cost for the rest of the day.
No, another
Another
athletics
one.
or constitution.
Athletic.
Yeah.
Hoorah!
That's a +8 again, so that's 16.
All right.
Here we go.
John's
Yeah.
John's getting yelled at this time.
Yeah.
The back's starting to go out on you. These boxes are fucking heavy. You have no idea what's in them.
Yeah.
They're probably shipping cement for all you know.
Carla, if you
Looks
Carla,
bad.
Carla's getting a little bit better on it.
I just need a bit time to get used to the work.
Is this the weird time to admit this is the first honest day's work I've ever done in an RPG?
Yeah.
Actually, this wouldn't be. Oh,
I thought it would
be
be
the first time. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, speaking of, Ooh. Okay, everything's still going smooth. Go ahead and give me another roll. This is for getting 75% there. Yeah. Cordyceps is staying strong. He's lifting these boxes as if he was made to lift boxes. This boy doesn't sweat. He doesn't pant. He's not even out of breath.
I can't sweat. I don't have
Ooh.
any sweat glands. I am a giant mushroom.
I bet
Sorry.
19
Yeah.
plus
Getting
8,
better
that's
there.
27.
Carla hit her. Carla's solar panels kicked in, gave her a bit of a kick of energy, and John's sort of screwing himself up there. Gotta man up. Gotta be a man.
Well-
You gotta clean these boxes up.
He's the man of singular will and purpose.
I'm a feline. Of course, I'm sun powered.
Yeah. John's
Yeah.
probably just
But you are right.
breaking apart the loads as much as he can, just going on smaller but more constant
All
trips.
right. So this will
Speeding
be
it through.
at this point you hear a whistle blow, and all the dock workers kind of take a bit of a break, and Bob comes up to y'all, says, "Well, that's the end of the normal shift. If you guys want to stick around for the extended shift, you're more than welcome to. It's just another couple hours. That's all it is. No.
Insight.
Come on,
I want to read
Come on,
him.
we can use
How high
this.
is how high?
no,
is
you
the
don't
sun
need
in the
ins.
sky?
It is, let's see, you guys started off at about 9 a.m. and what's it, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, it's about 3 o'clock right now. By the Spider-Man watch that's around your wrist, says it's a little, one of those little kids ones.
It's not Spider-Man. It's King Kong.
Okay, you have a King Kong one, okay.
God.
But it is 3 o'clock right now. The whistle blow is at 5. The full day shift is at 5. He says he says, look, I know y'all are new and you can kind of take it easy a little bit, but you know y'all soft city living folk. You ain't like us hard working dock folk, except for the red one. He knows what he's doing. That damn funky one over there. That boy. Goddamn, I don't know what to make him. I might actually have a contract for him.
I know. Sorry. I would love to partake into that of work, that of permanent work within you, but I am a scientist first and foremost.
You look like a lifter to me, son.
Well, when you have to live experiments around.
Can we Can we assume the sun sets around about 7ish?
It's about 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock sunset.
you guys happy continuing on with this one and then going to the thing that we were told about the other day?
Yeah, we might actually
Okay.
save up our strength.
We need the money.
All right, so like those of you who want to stay, go ahead, and you're gonna stay, and then go ahead and tell me if you're gonna leave.
I'll stay. I'll need the money. So.
Yep. We need.
Let's just
we
stay.
need the box.
Well, I mean, John can just relax and.
He can.
We
He
mean,
can
I
go,
can
he can go home and look after.
He's got precision work to do, or something more in my skills.
So, in summary, who's gonna do the next roll?
I'll do the next roll.
Okay.
Yeah, John's sitting this one out.
Okay.
Heavy lifting is really not his thing. He's been pushing it as it is.
Righto.
Okay.
Is Carla gonna set it out, or is she gonna keep working?
I'm going to keep working.
All right. And is Cordyceps gonna?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Take a roll.
Take a roll.
Oh, better be good.
Oh!
Rez is doing fantastic. Yeah, the good doctor goofed it. He's getting yelled at. Maybe all that talk about science got him a little excitable. He dropped a box and. Speaking of dropped boxes, while unloading from one of the barges, one of the ropes snaps for a pallet of these boxes, and well, let's see if any of you were under it.
Oh Jesus!
Cordyceps, you're under it. You need to make a dex or reflex. Let's see.
Oh.
Reflex. What did you roll for reflex?
Let's see.
He should be there, did actually.
You have well, you've got a 16 in total, I think it is.
Yeah,
No.
you have a 16. You're able to dodge out of the way of it in time.
Yes.
Ooh. Lucky one.
Mm-hmm.
But what is in those boxes? That's the real question.
The box didn't break open. It was a metal container that fell. You'd have been squished.
I would have died.
Yeah.
No, you would have hurt. You've been hurting.
You know, when people die, they're killed.
Wow.
But in any case, you managed to go through the workday just fine. Those of you who stayed the entire time, Bob comes over and hands you 75 credits. You get 75 Johnsons to each of you. John, considering you didn't work the final shift, you get 65.
Still not bad.
So that would be what's 49 plus 75? That's 100 and.
It's about 75, 75, 75. So that's 150, 200
for me. Yeah, I'm at
I have 83
110.
Oh, Squigs, 583 you said?
No, I have 83
Oh,
Johnsons,
okay.
not 583.
Alright.
God,
What
no,
do
if
I
I
have?
had 583 Johnsons, I'd be fucking set.
Guys, I love round numbers, so I got 100 Johnsons in total.
Oh, there you go.
Round numbers are just
124.
beautiful.
124.
And now you can say you have done a hard day's labor in honest labor in a tabletop game.
Yep, pretty much.
But at this point,
be my first reel.
the sun has gone low, and yeah.
Yeah. So, we're hitting up dummy.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, tactical advantage.
Well, I mean, you all are probably pretty hungry. All you had was a can of cram in the morning.
Yeah.
That is true.
We'll probably treat ourselves to
Oh,
some
I like being in
Do
the
I
mood.
find
food.
a rotting body?
At the docks, yes, you find a rotting body.
Yes,
I don't want to
I
watch
take
this.
It's an old dog.
Yeah.
I take it. I
Like
have
that.
dinner.
Dogs.
Why
Ugh,
do we have pets?
Pets? Who needs pets? This is dinner. Y'all can have your food. That's you two. I got
Oh my
this dog.
God.
What can we buy for street food wise?
Street
There should be a
food,
lot.
you can get various kind of grilled mystery meats, which might not be too different from what Squigs is dining on, only at least a little bit cleaner and less parasites.
Could I
Well,
get
I
an
don't need to
iguana
die
on
on
a
it. I
stick?
just have to do is put my
Yeah.
hyphae fingers into it and let all of the enzymes absorb the nutrients.
Oh my god. Okay,
How
we get it.
whatever you
We get
want.
it.
Dude,
How
An
much
iguana.
would
An,
an iguana on a stick?
that'll be three. That'll be 3 Johnsons.
yeah.
Or rather, 3.5 Johnsons.
350.
Oh,
350. God damn it. Fucking 350. What are you, the goddamn Loch Ness monster?
Hell no, you goddamn
Oh,
laughing,
Lord,
man.
it
I ain't got no
350.
350 for you.
I need about 350.
But no,
Like,
but
can I haggle him down to 25 cents?
no. It's just a flat price. It's a street
Yeah.
vendor. It's an entire iguana on a stick. It's
iguana kebabs, I guess.
yeah, like
Hey, I'm gonna eat like a king tonight. Who cares?
yeah. I mean, it's a pretty damn filling meal, and it's a lot more nutritious than the canned shit you guys have been eating. There's also like noodles and things like that, and whatever have you.
Well, fuck, yeah. Bowl of noodles, too. John,
Konnichiwa, partner.
bowl of noodles and an iguana kebab. That sounds like a hefty meal.
Alright,
Need the carbs.
there you go. Feldy doesn't need to eat, but she could buy a supplement battery, top herself up. A little quick juice charge.
I'm sun charged. I just curl up in the sun and I'm fine.
Like an actual cat. But anyways.
Oh, I was gonna make. Oh no, I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna make that joke on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Hold your shit. Hold your shit. Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's already nighttime by the time you guys finish up your meal and what have you. There are many odd looks at Squig sitting there, like lovingly massaging on a
across from
yeah. But so what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna go down to Tommy Chin's?
Yeah.
Yep.
I will. For tactical advantage!
Good.
First I stretch like a proper cat. And then I get up.
There you go.
I'll see if Arnie is there. Well,
Reese, how well do you know this guy?
well enough. I don't trust him, but he's got a good selection of implements. What is the
That's
word I want to
good.
use for that?
Yeah. We'll be having to see to pick a nice meal. Sort the local wines.
Well, it's close enough to the pits where we might bump into some fighters.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're good guys. I trust them enough. Maybe.
Problem being, you trust them over whatever money the bad
Oh,
dudes are willing to pay for us.
Fuck. But they wouldn't stab us in the back. We'd at least see them coming.
Fair enough. Just covering all the odds.
It's alright.
Oh. So, the trip to the pits is colorful, to say the least. You guys are starting to come into the rougher side of town. There's a little bit more shack bars and whatnot. But you come to a... to a large underground portion of the dockyards. And it opens up into a large arena-shaped building with all manner of tables and chairs strewn around the upper corners of it. All kinds of mutated monsters are mounted on plaques on the sides of it, and the arena itself is pretty blood-stained, with chain link fence, reinforcements, and what looks to be some sort of electrical power going through it. And not only that, but there's a considerable amount of blood across the metal tiles of the floor.
I'm going to remove my face mask and drop my hood because I know that it doesn't matter if I try and hide my face, people are going to notice me anyway. In
Yeah.
here, so
Oh well. Keep on moving.
There happens to be a the person of interest that you guys are looking for is a thin Asian bartender standing behind the counter, shining a glass off and across the area. However, let me see here. Reese, you kind of, well, your absence in the pits has been felt. A throng of fans have crowded around your group.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. There are six folks who have crowded around you. It seems to be a mix of men and women. Oh, Red, are you back? Are you back, Mukong? Oh man, that last fight was amazing. They're kind of making a scene.
Yeah.
Wait! Your last name is Mukong?
Seps, Carlo, John.
Yeah.
You guys want to just go and deal with this guy? I'll keep these guys with you over here. You'll hear me if anything goes wrong, trust me.
Alright.
Take care, man.
I'm
Have
just gonna
fun.
move myself.
Leave a body for me!
Oh, I'm not killing anyone. This is the peaceful zone over there. the murder kill rampage monkey zone.
Aww. Hoping for more cadavers. Oh well, I got the dog. Onward! Tactical bargaining!
Seps, if you're a good boy, I'll get one out of the chutes for you. How about that?
Really?
Oh
Have
my
to not
God.
be annoying.
So, John makes his way ahead to speak with the bartender. Just sits down casually and orders be a cup of sake, please.
Sake. Oh, you're one of them. Oh. You get smelly feet juice. Here you go. That'd be three Johnsons. You better pay up, or else old Bruiser back there, he's gonna break your legs.
Yeah. Also, Eddie mentioned there's some really good selections for sale here.
Oh, Eddie, I do not know an Eddie.
Pete.
Sorry.
Pete, little Pete sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, Little Pete. Ito, hi, hey, noi. Boy, say, hi, no, day.
Okay. I will get you. Look, I just. You all take drink. You take drink. Go that way. Let me finish with these guys here, and then we will talk. We will talk business.
Okay.
Go! Choo!
Right. Oishi, right, he could die.
Just grab him by the shoulder and dragging him out.
Oh god.
die.
Oh god, you two talking reminds me of the place I was built.
Oishi, nice one, day. Push it.
Extra thick.
I see.
God damn it, Doc. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry, I've been through a Chinese massage party.
This is about accurate. so you all take your drinks, and it takes Tommy Chin a little while to sort of to handle the customers at the bar. You see him actually have to pry one of them off of the countertop at one point, who's just slumped over onto it, drooling. He's got a pretty long metal pole as he does it, and just knocks him off. Actually looks very similar to Mukong's. And he calls you back over and says, "Alright, okay, you come with me. We get you sorted out. Let's see." He goes and reaches under the bar and pushes a button, as one of the billboards off the side, you hear heavy clanking of chains go as it lifts up out of the way. And you no tell nobody about this. Nobody.
Professionals keep secrets.
The doors crack open, and what's it? He goes and leaves from behind the bar. But
one last look at Mukong, checking how he's doing.
As for Mukong, what he is doing currently is seemingly talking to the crowd. Apparently having a very good time at doing so. There is a three-titted mutant lady who he's signing her cleavage with a permanent marker.
Just smart and shake my head to myself.
Oh dear God! What?
I'm gonna try and break away from the crowd. I tell you what, I think that should be some kind of skill roll.
No, that's pretty accurate.
Can I try and break away from the crowd?
For breaking away from the crowd? Yeah, you'll have to do an interaction check to see if you can.
Yeah, you're gonna have
sort
to
yourself from it.
You're gonna have to do a skill check for that total recall of your skills.
Yeah.
That's a +1. That's 11.
You're just barely able to disentangle yourself from them, to a lot of size and upsetness. But as you guys enter into the room, you're greeted by apparently a couple of women working on some, what you could probably tell by the outfits that these guys have laid out on tables next to them. A few triads, getting cybernetic augmentations and whatnot.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Now what can I do for you here? Let's see. Oh, we have a very nice selection. You come recommended by Pete. Pete only gets these wares. Other wares, they're for them. And he sits there and gestures to his eyes and then back at you as a knowing sort of glance. But what they have for you is we have a light gun special. Glock 45, 38 special revolver.
Glock and ammo.
Do you by any chance have an antique relic at that of a tubular shape of, you'd say, of a barrel on top of a wooden plank?
Chúng ta.
Hoi xế. Sao sao hứa sơ vậy?
No. Wait, you crazy little mushroom. No, we do not carry cannons.
What? John wants to see the guns.
He pulls down a rack of them. It's quite a considerable haul. It looks like this was like pretty much cut out of a police station and just mounted to the ceiling here. It seems to be just an assortment of police issue. You have Glock 9s, you have 1911 45s, Colts, and some 38 special wheel guns.
For starters, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, gonna have to check.
Are there any conscious members of the triad around? Sorry, I know my mic's
Why are you doing it here? Bad monkey!
Hoi xế, no, wait there.
No, you I told you last time, no in here again!
Well,
Tommy actually reaches for a broom and starts like going at Mukong with it. No, shoo! Tommy.
Tommy.
I say, hold on, buddy. Hold on, hold
I just said, Tommy, no. I just wanted to maybe potentially talk to one of your business clients.
Meanwhile,
He's watching you carefully. He's watching all of you carefully.
Picking up one of the.
I approach one of the triads. I give him a slight bow, and I introduce myself to him.
One of the guys who's getting a new mechanical arm graft just snorts. You know, it was good that you took that fall in that one fight that we had bet on. I got respect for you. You can take a hit.
Yeah.
You made us a lot of money that night.
See, the thing is I wanted to keep that deal that we had exclusive. And there's a new gang. I'm sure you've probably heard of them. They tried cutting in on your business in the pits.
I see you came here prepared.
Yeah, did you hear about what happened?
Yeah, we have birds all around town. These bad dudes. Yeah, they upstarts. They're lucky that they mutants.
Well, we're looking for friends. And more importantly, we're looking for people that won't stab us in the back. Yet.
There's a smart boy right there. He takes a draw off of his cigarette.
Hold on a sec. I just... Not necessarily looking for protection, but looking for reassurance that the deals that we've made in the past are going to remain sacred.
Oh no, us triads, we always hold to our deals. We're not like we are not like these bad dudes. They are new blood. They have no respect for the city. This is our turf. Specifically Slum Lane, Slum Row. This is our town.
So if we were to say call out some bad dudes on your turf, you'd help us take them down, right?
No, we cannot risk open war like that, no. That would hurt our business ventures.
Yeah, but these bad dudes ain't nothing that you can't handle.
Give an interaction roll.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
Mind if I do a mechanics check?
No, that's a 10.
He laughs in your face. He says something that you can't understand, but Squigs does. And in Squigs' case, it's funny as shit.
I say who that I say.
Don't die. But yeah, we are not going to get busy our nose in your business. You go and handle your things. We appreciate the things that you have done for us in the past, but you are not blood. You are not one of us. You are demon. You belong down there in fights, not in business room.
Well, see it like this. He could be able to make way more money for you if those bad... No.
I'd say we're over. Sometimes you gotta know when to step away from the table.
Yeah, I say thanks for your time.
Nobody let the guy that speaks somewhat of pseudo-Chinese to actually talk to him.
Pseudo-Chinese. Well, I mean, you can if you want, but that's not on me. I'm bowing out of the conversation. You can talk to him all you like.
Alright.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Alright.
John has some shopping to do.
Yep.
Yeah, so you were looking at a...
Yeah, looking at selection of guns. John is his hands are literally blurring right now as he disassembles one of the Glocks down to every single component and checking it's all there.
Tommy Chin is gawking, but I'm gonna give Squigs a chance.
I mean, like, sorry.
Squigs, you were saying you were wanting to make a mechanical roll on something? Like, for what?
Because he's working on an arm.
Yeah?
I want to make a mechanical roll to see if I can upgrade it.
It would take considerably longer than you just going over there and poking it, just to be real.
Alright, can I at least use a mechanical roll to gawk at it?
I mean, you can gawk at it.
Damn it, never mind. Fuck! Alright. Alright. Considering that I'm the only one within here that actually speaks some form of pseudo-Chinese.
Yeah, because apparently languages are now a thing.
Well, it is to a point.
No, I'm just crazy enough to know it.
I would say that you probably had dealings with these guys in the past as an illicit pharmaceuticals distributor.
好些所晒係我哋汽水，只係好嘢仔。
咁定啊嘛，咁就咁咪等咁唔講。
所以係會目光係些我哋係些個porco係說邊處係些 split。
哈哈哈！咁就變蛋咁更加就啊。
係個問題。
嗱。
所以目光係些個split。
I wanna order the 12 without sauce, please.
Essentially, you were taken aside by the woman.
Character, just
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What was it? One of the triads takes you aside with the women working on the tech and stuff in there. And they're going to be talking to you off to the side, Squigs.
Yeah.
Alright.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Yeah, John's just checking out the gear. This is where he somewhat feels himself comfortable. To a semblance of himself, the gunplay kind of reminds him of an inner focus. He pretty much disassembled and reassembled the gun in like less than a second.
Yeah.
Making sure the light's working, the magazine goes
You rolled.
into the wall. All the bullets don't seem corroded or duds. The 45 Glock is good. Let me check the 9mm.
They seem to be all in good working order as far as it goes. They're a little bit worse for wear, but they've been upkept. They're just old.
The way John just moves with the guns, it's almost like performing a kata. As he seems the center axis relock stance, checks the sights once more time. Yeah, the 45 for sure. 2 mags and some ammo. You got a suppressor?
We might have suppressor. Let me see. He goes and like hits a fucking table. Thing drops down. Oh look! I found suppressor. You have money.
Yeah. Stock prices.
He's talking off to the side to somebody else.
No.
No, he's not talking to Squigs. He's actually talking to one of the ladies working in there. We can do your deal. It was just a quick like talk to the side sort of deal. But we can do deal for you. 125. Take or leave. You will not get guns. You will not get ammo. None of this anywhere here. Dun. This is all our business.
Okay, without the suppressor, how much?
105.
105?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I'll take that.
Make that 2.
Okay. Red monkey with gun. Sounds like good idea.
Yeah, it's not for me. I don't use guns, you should know that.
Just a very surprised look towards Reese. That's a big investment.
Yeah, well, yeah, to the we can get.
Well, tell you what. I wasn't expecting you to pay so much money. I got a couple of things I've been stashing for kind of help. He goes and like hits the table again, and another couple things fall out. I got 2 of these. He places down. Those of you more military inclined will be able to recognize them as smoke grenades instantaneously.
That'll be good, John.
And we got another little toy.
Please be
My
good.
little bird, tell me, you guys are planning on doing something with the bad dudes.
Well,
Little birds know things.
Oh, maybe little birds make good use of this little toy. He places literally a yo-yo on the top of all the gear that you guys have piled in front of it.
Yeah. That's where John just gets puzzled. This is nowhere near.
So, for what can we use this nice little thing?
He's very dismissive towards the cat girl.
Oh.
So what do we use this little thing for then?
Monkey no understand. He's good toy. Take or leave. 50 credits. Grenade and toy.
Extra.
I mean, I can't afford that. I've only got 15 left.
Yeah.
Can take out loan.
I'm not going to get in debt with triads. I'm already fucking another game.
I have a look to Grod Scarla. You want to gamble on the toys? If you got coin.
Well, he doesn't seem to like me.
Sure. Just saying
For whatever reason, I have no idea.
But I don't have much use for yo-yos. Grenades are kind of good.
I mean, we've definitely got 2 Glocks, so...
And ammo.
If you want the smoke grenades, smoke grenades.
Oh god, Devil King.
Have you got any laser No, don't worry about that. That's no.
Better don't. You know it's going to end bad.
Actually, got holsters?
We throw them in. Come with price. I tell you, you do not want to let this go.
What's the interest rate?
Tell you what, I like you. You smart man. You fast hands. Call it a favor. We will call on you.
So one day you will come to me and ask me for a favor I can't refuse.
Yeah.
You're gonna give him a coin that he has to bleed on as well.
Do you have one? Tommy Chin just grins wide as fuck.
No, I do not. You've just emptied my...
Tell you what. Yeah.
Okay, then we have deal.
I guess I'll take that for you. Yeah, we'll make that deal.
All right, we will do paperwork and we'll get you sorted. He goes ahead and starts packaging everything up, gets holsters and all, gets them all fitted to you, and actually it's rather impressive how quickly the operation works. You know, another couple of the women, you kind of notice now that they're closer to you that they seem more artificial than real. As they sit there with
full-on android, perhaps.
Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell, but they are able to very quickly do measurements for you and, you know, go to the back to a fabricator, cut new holsters and everything, fitted perfectly to each of you that are getting the guns. From there, you even get a clip holster as well.
To hold the magazines, yeah, would be good.
Yeah. There's also that holster also can hold the grenades as well.
Well, I give my gun the consoles.
Who did you give them to?
I gave it to Block.
Oh, so I get both guns. So
yeah, so
you shoulder holsters.
Yeah, and you can and you can hands akimbo them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Though just remember, hands akimbo means twice as fast burning ammo, and you only have 4 clips.
4 clips of ammo. Duly noted.
I'll ask Tommy. You seen Arnie around?
Honey. Oh yeah, he was in here drinking earlier. Whiskey. Lots and lots of whiskey.
Yeah. Have you seen him recently?
He bought deep in Hooker. You know, room number 3. You know which one?
Yeah, I know the one. It's the one that I'm thinking of. It's
She thick. She very, very thick.
yeah.
Had to be. I mean, he is Dutch. He is very Dutch.
That has to be some critical mass.
Arnie's into fat chicks.
I mean, if she wasn't
Something,
thick,
something about,
people
yeah,
running around with you.
something about something made outfits.
I'm gonna go and knock on the door. God. I'm gonna go off and try and find Arnie.
Okay. In the meantime, after you guys are outfitted with it, Tommy Chen goes ahead and gets you guys out of there, ushers you back out. You're back.
Wait.
Hmm?
You got me my bumper sword.
You talked to the one fella about a bumper sword, and they said that they might be able to work something out for you, but it's going to take some time to lift a bumper. But as per the agreement, though, you are walking out with an armful of lab equipment in a very carefully carefully sealed case, white case, with biohazard stickers on the side of it.
It's Jen. Been a pleasure doing business with you. Let's hope we can keep a cordial relationship from now on.
Oh yes, business good, business always booming. We will see you again soon. Very soon.
Jinsha, Poshalai.
Shisha. So, that being said, everybody is turned back out into the main arena. Let's see here. And I think that's also a perfect stopping point for the show for tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Really? It's only 7.
No, but
there's yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and even later for Feldy. And on top of that,
it's 1 o'clock for me.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Midnight.
huh. Fair enough. Okay, so but still, it's late for you guys, and on top of that, Bar and I do have a little bit of a appointment to hold to.
Yeah. Mod stuff.
Yeah. So that being said, I would like to thank all of you who decided to stick around. I hope you enjoyed the show. It was a tremendous amount of fun that we had here today. Normally I would pass it around with questions, comments, and favorite parts of the show tonight, but we're going to have to sort of like put that off to the side. Like I said, Bar and me, we kind of overextended it, and we had a good run for today. We had a pretty damn good run.
Do we get any experience?
For role-playing, I will award you all 200 XP.
Each?
Thank you so much.
That's nice.
Yep.
That's
Alright.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, and that being said, do tune in tomorrow night for the YouTube After Saints. I will probably be doing some morning stuff. I might do a morning gaming stream, something like that. You never know. Make sure to go ahead and put a little follow on our channel here if you're not already doing so. Maybe give us a sub. That would be nice. But
Give us your love.
give us love. And if you like what we do here and you want to help promote this kind of content, we do have a Patreon listed down below. Helps keep the lights on. And yeah, hope to see you guys tomorrow for the After Saints.
And I want you to smash that fucking like button.
Smash the fuck out of it, baby.
Fucking obliterate.
Yes.
Smash it like, nah, damn it.
That like button is 10 out of 10 would smash.
Just rub your dick all over it. Just
Oh.
oh
No,
yes.
no.
Wait, oh, I thought this was Pornhub for a second. Fuck! Oh, so, yeah, just give us a like, give us a follow, all that good stuff. And we hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
That like button is a thick Latina chick.
God damn it.